Hello, good afternoon. Happy Monday, everyone. How is it going? Now we are December. This is my first time going live with you guys in December. Are you excited for 2024? Because I am. A lot of great things coming up for 2024, and I cannot wait to get there. But I'm not gonna push because I have a lot of planning to do. I have a lot of planning to do, and I have a lot of work. I'm still finishing up, helping some clients. So we can take it slowly, but planning for 2024 gets me so excited. I have a lot coming up for you guys. One of the things I have coming up, I'm gonna break the secret. I have a book coming up on January 3rd. That's the date for now. I'll let you know if anything changed, but this is the date, January 3rd. My first solo book will be published, and I cannot wait to share what I have with you guys. I've been working on this during the year. Almost everything is done. Almost. We are planning out the launch, and I wanted to let you know I can't just keep it as a secret. I've been talking a little bit about it, but not too much. I'll reveal some secrets as we crossing December to that date, right? So I'm not gonna tell you a lot about it. One thing I'm gonna talk about, like it's going to be for you guys in nonprofit, or if you are thinking to do a nonprofit, this book is coming. I did actually for you. So watch out for that. I'll tell you more as we become closer to that date. And I'm planning a virtual party on Zoom. So make sure you join me. And I would love to have you all there. So, all right. So let's get started. I wanted to talk to you about planning. How effective is your planning? Hopefully, you are also planning for 2024, because this is the time to plan, right? This is the time to plan. If you've already planned before, it's the time to actually reevaluate your plan and see what are you going to really do. Now, few things you need to keep in mind in order to actually make sure your plan is effective. And here I'm talking not about businesses only, I'm talking about businesses, nonprofits, and even your personal plan, but mostly about business and nonprofits, which is actually the same, right? I'm gonna keep repeating this until you guys get it implemented in your head. Nonprofits are businesses with a different or a special tax code. So we're talking about business, we're talking about nonprofit. That's same thing. Same thing apply. So what's the first thing you want to do? Hi, Darine. You want to do actually when you are planning and putting your goals for 2024? First thing is you want to define that goal, what you want to have. For example, how much sales do you want to have? How much revenue? How much funding you want to have for 2024? This is the number you want to start with if you're doing your budgets. Hey, hey, thank you so for watching. I miss you. So, we're planning your budget. We're gonna start from that number, and then we're going to plan everything based on that number. If we're talking about the budget, if we're talking about overall, maybe you're launching a new service or a new thing, you want to put the plan. See, what do you need? Do you need an extra hire? Do you need to partner with another company? What do you exactly need? Do you need to spend some money in marketing? What do you need? Do you need to learn about something? Because as a leader, you need to actually learn the basic of everything, even, and hopefully you're not doing everything because you want to give the people who are specialized with that thing what they are good at. You want to give them that thing. But you have to have the basic in order to know who to hire, who to partner with. You want to learn the basics. So you're always going to be learning as a business owner or as a nonprofit leader. Then you want to actually lay out those numbers, lay out this everything, like all the steps or the action items. You want then to see how much it's going to cost you. In order to do that, is it doable for you? Is it going to be hard? Is it going to take less or more time? You want to look into all of that. So after that, you want to actually look, if you've been in business for a while, you want to look at that historical data, right? This year, last year, you want to see how have you been doing? What challenges do you have? Hopefully you do a SWOT analysis as well to make sure you know your strength, your weaknesses, you know actually what opportunities do you have in this coming year, what threats, what things can threaten your business or your plan that you want to have. You want to have all of these information, and you want to identify a timeline on how long it's going to take you to implement this plan and to see results. This is all important. You want to have all of that in writing. Guys, if you don't have things in writing, it's just a dream. A plan, something that you really want to achieve, you want to have that goal happen, you want to put these things in writing, especially if it's for your organization, whether it's a business or a nonprofit or whatever it is. You're going to have everything in writing. You want to share it with your team because you want to have everyone on the same page. This is how you, as an effective leader, need to actually plan for your business success. Then you need to take action, because guess what? Plan on the paper is not going to do anything. It's going to remain a dream as well, even when you write it down. I know I just said, like, if you don't write it down, it's going to remain a dream. But if it's on paper, but you forget about it, you do not implement, you do not take action, then it's going to remain a dream as well. So you want to make sure you make action. Now, I hear someone telling me, now, Noura, okay, but when I take action, I figure out like I need more time to implement this. I figure out like I have these challenges that I didn't know before. So I feel like disappointed and I cannot do this anymore. I'll tell you, of course, you will face these challenges, right? Of course. So if you are playing a game, if it's so easy, it's going to be boring, right? You're going to have some challenges to figure out like what you're going to do. And just because you have a plan in action, it doesn't mean that you're gonna figure it out before you start implementing and taking action. But when you start taking action, you can see what are those challenges are, and then you start to address them. Learn how to actually cross these challenges. Learn if you actually need to hire someone to help you with this, consult with someone. Whatever you might have to take action, it's gonna become clear for you. You're gonna know because you're gonna be there. You're gonna talk to other people. You're gonna talk to your coach. You're gonna talk to your accountant, marketing person, whatever you are you're challenged at that stage. You're going to be able to know how to address that challenge. That happens to anyone who makes action, because if you're not making action, it's impossible to see where are you heading. You can see the final destination, but the road, in order to actually see the final destination, you're going to see, and it's going to become clear as you take action. It's not going to be clear from day one, and you're going to face a lot of challenges or a little challenges. It depends on your goal, what you want to implement, right? It's not going to be the same for every goal you're going to try to achieve, or not for every person that's trying to achieve, not for the same size of, like, different sizes of organization, like, has different challenges. So that's okay. Accept challenges. Also, you're gonna tell me, but I'm afraid to make mistakes, right? I know a lot of us are afraid to make mistakes. It makes us nervous, right? We don't want to make mistakes. We want to be right all the time. But guess what? Only people who do not make mistakes are those people who do not take actions, who do not have plans, who do not learn, who do not change. Those are the people who do not make mistakes. Otherwise, if you're moving, if you're alive, if you are learning, if you are taking actions, you are going to make mistakes, guaranteed. Your staff going to make mistakes, guaranteed. The only thing I would tell you to do, actually, to make sure you learn from these mistakes. to actually write down and use it at your as in your procedure, use it as a learning experience, and see how can you navigate this, how can you avoid it next time, what did you do probably wrong that made you make this mistake. And that is fine. That is totally fine, as long as you did actually your due diligence. You didn't just like assume. You need to actually do your research before you're doing anything. Consult with experts before you do anything. Don't try to do everything because it's impossible for you to do it. But you're going to have a team, you're going to have partners, you're going to have like all the components that you need in order to achieve any goals you want to achieve. So make sure you do that. Make sure you are ready. Make sure to accept mistakes, take action, have a timeline, do all of that. And then after you do that, you want to evaluate what you achieved. When you reach your goal that you planned for, maybe that's your number or a new product you're launching or whatever it is, new program, whatever it is, you want to evaluate and see how did you do. And then you want to make your next goal. I hear you saying, like, can I do 2 goals at the same time? Of course you can, but you want to be organized. It depends on where you are, what are you doing. If it's in personal level, of course you're going to have probably health goal, education goal, business goal, career goal, whatever it is. So you can have everything because you cannot stop something just to do something else. Same thing for the business. So it can be multiple stuff, but it should be like this one great thing that you're going to achieve because you want to improve. You don't want to stay the same. If you stay the same every single day, that means you're lowering, you're going down, you're not improving, you are not doing anything important or new. So you're not challenging yourself. So you're not growing, you're going down. You don't want to do that. You want to always learn because, with AI and everything coming up right now, a lot of people are gonna lose their career, right? But new opportunities are coming. So you need to actually be always learning. Um, if you are an employee, if you are a business owner, you have a nonprofit organization, you always need to be learning in order to adapt to new technology, in order to actually, you always stay relevant to technology, to the time you are living in, and you do whatever you need to do to make sure you are always growing, you are always getting better in your business level and your personal level. And if you are deciding to make an impact in your nonprofit, and again, I am so excited. I am so excited to have my first solo book coming up in January. And I'll tell you about it more very soon. Now, one thing I want to actually let you know, if you did not do your bookkeeping yet for 2023, yes, you are late, but better late than never, right? So go ahead and do it right now. If you do not have an accountant who are working with you on this, please go ahead and book a call with me. And you can book a call with me at nourasbooks.com/contact. You can book a call with me, and I would love to have a talk with you, and so we can actually work together, help you stay in compliance, help you be ready for the tax season. Go ahead and book the call today so I can talk to you and help you out to achieve your 2024 goal. All right, I'll talk to you later. Have a great one.